Hello everyone and welcome back to Learning to Know. In this video we are going to learn how to copy, move and remove any file or directories in Linux operating system. So for this we have to go to Linux terminal, and here let me first create some directory or files. So for creating directory I have to write mkdir a b c. So we created 3 directories, and in a directory I'm gonna create a file named a.txt. So write touch a.txt, hit enter, check using ls. Now we are gonna work with cp command, which stands for copy. What if you want to copy this a file to another directory? So for this you have to write cp and the file name which you want to copy, then you have to give the path where you want to copy this file. So for this I'm going to copy to B directory. So I have to write, first I have to go back to user directory. So I have to write // then I have to enter it into B directory. So write B, and this is the path where I want to copy this a.txt file. So if you hit enter and go to B directory and check using ls, you can see the file a.txt which I created in the directory A. I copied this file to B directory using this command. If you want to copy this file to user directory, then what you have to do is you have to write cp, then you have to write the file name, then the path. So you want to copy this file to user directory, so you have to give the path // and hit enter. If you go back to your user directory using ls check, you can see the a.txt file has been copied to the user directory. Using this cp command you can also copy text of any file to another file. So in user directory I wanna write something in this a.txt file. So I have to write cat command > and the file name and hit enter, then write something that you want. So I'm writing this is file a of user directory. So hit enter, Control D, and let's check using cat command a.txt, hit enter. So in this text file we added this text. So now I want to copy this text to another file which I will create now. So using cp command, and you have to give where you want to copy. So I'm writing copy.txt file. So if you hit enter, you can see a new file has been created named copy.txt. If you check this using cat command, hit enter, you can see that text has been copied to this new file. Now we're going to copy directories. So if you want to copy a directory to B directory, what you have to do, you have to go to user directory. So this is my user directory, and here I want to write copy command and write which directory I want to copy and where I want to copy. So write B. If you hit enter, okay. So A is a directory, right? You have to make a little bit change. So you have to write cp-r, and then you have to write the directory name which you want to copy and the directory name where you want to copy. So and hit enter. If you check B directory using ls, you can see the A directory has been copied to B directory. These are things you can do with cp command. Now we are going to work with mv command, which stands for move. If you want to move any directory or file to another directory, then you have to use move command or mv command. Let me go to user directory, cd .. and now this is my user directory. Check the directory of files. So here I have A, B, C, 3 directories and 2 text file, a.txt and copy.txt. So if you want to move copy.txt to C directory, then you have to write mv, the file name that you want to move, copy.txt, and where you want to move. So I want to move to C directory. Then I have to hit enter. If you check using ls, you can see in user directory there have no file with copy.txt name. So if you go to C directory, then you can check here the copy.txt is exist. So using mb command, you moved the copy.txt file to C directory. You also can move any directory to another directory. So I'm gonna move this C directory to A directory. So for this I have to go to user directory, cd .. and here you have to write mv. The first name is that directory which I want to move. So I want to move C directory to A directory. So for this I have to write mv c space A. If you hit enter and check, you can see there have no C directory exist. And if you check it on A directory, then you have to write cd A, and using ls command you can see the directory C has been moved to user directory to A directory. Now the last command is rm, which stands for remove. So if you want to remove any directory or any file, then you have to use rm command. So now I want to go to user directory, and here I want to remove this file named a.txt. So for this I have to write rm, this is a command, and the file name which I want to remove. If you hit enter, you can see using ls the a.txt file has been removed. For file, simply I have to write rm and the file name. For directory I have to change a little bit. So if I want to remove a directory, I'm gonna remove C directory which is in A directory. So I have to go to A directory, and here you can see the C directory. I want to remove this directory. So if you simply write rmc and hit enter, it will not work. It says rm cannot remove C. C is a directory. So I have to make a little bit change. I have to write rm-r, the name of the directory which is C, and hit enter. So if you check now, the directory C has been removed. So in this way you can copy, move and remove any file or directory. This is for today. Allah Hafiz.